Hola, muy buenas tardes, one2winners! Hoy es viernes, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for another English game of one2win trivia. I'm your host, Jesus, this guy right here, and tonight I will be taking the wheel. And I will be driving you, I will be your terrific tour guide through tonight's tremendous trivia. I know we're starting a little bit late. We had a little bit of a catastrophic hardware failure at the last minute. It happens. Anything can happen when you're live. But anyway, how have we all been doing? Summer has started in the northern hemisphere. So bring on the beach trips, bring on the barbecues. What's your favorite part of summer? I say it's one2win? You're saying it's one2win? Oh, that is too kind. Anyway, let me tell you how things work around here. 12 multiple choice questions lie ahead of you. And all you've got to do is answer as many of them right in the least amount of time. Each question has a time limit of 10 seconds, give or take 1 second, and you can change your answers as many times as you like in the 10-second window we give you. The winners will be the players who get the most questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, doesn't it? No, that sounds familiar. Anyway, so what will you be winning? Today we'll be splitting up a prize pot of $50. That's gonna be split 3 ways. That's gonna be $25 for the first place winner, $15 for the second place winner, and $10 to the bronzy, to the third place. And this game, there is no elimination. So if you get one question wrong, and I know you will, because today is hard, it really is, you won't be eliminated. Keep trying to keep praying, because you never know how many questions the other players got wrong. And if you finish in the top 10, you also are taking home some of these binoculars. Binoculars are our very first power-up that you can use during any moment in the 10-second window we give you to try and figure out what the other players are answering live. It's anonymous, it's live, it takes just 1 second, and who knows? Maybe you can try and copy, maybe you can try and go against the grain. Any of the two will be fine. No. I think that's about it, and we've got 85 one2winners in here. We've got Black Rainbow, we've got Edward, we've got... I think I saw TJ, I saw PJ, I saw Anna, I see Miss Berksy. So I think that's all of us, I think. So, you know, whether you're 2 meters away from me or all the way around the world, it's time to get started with one2win. So, good luck, everyone. It's time to get started. It's time for the music to go down, which is done manually because I am a great person. Let's go. Let's do question number 1. Good luck, everybody. Which Canadian condiment can be golden, amber, or dark? Is it hot sauce? Is it hummus? Or is it maple syrup? Which one is it? So here's a freshly baked question from up high to kick off today's game. Both hot sauce and maple syrup originated in the Americas, with the creamy chickpea charm that is hummus coming to us from Greece. It's as Canadian as ice hockey, poutine, and being excessively apologetic. The answer we wanted was maple syrup. Yep. 79 of you are heating up nicely as we head into question number 2. And yes, all questions are gonna be C, Eugene, you got it. I'm sure you do. Q2. Something that ends up being a disappointment is said to go down like what? A carbon piñata, a lead balloon, or a silicone party hat. One thing for sure though, you probably don't want any of these at your next birthday party. If you whack carbon in the form of coal, it will leave black bits all over your floor. So we'll stay away from that. A silicone party hat might be cool, but normally they're made from paper. Yep, we made this one up too. That's how we do it. Normally they're fun to bounce off your hand and help you look really good at keeping happy, but this type of balloon just sinks to the ground, because the answer we're looking for is lead balloon. That's the right answer. 74 of you are staying afloat here. Oh man, I have no one to blame for that. No, actually I do. I'm gonna blame Lewis for that one. That's what happens when you outsource your writing. Question 3. Which city is cold and empty in the weekend sun blinding lights? Is it Anchorage? Is it Las Vegas? Or is it Minneapolis? These cities are all rather cold, but only one of them gets a shout out, so to say, in the song Blinding Lights. Because if we look at the lyrics, you'll hear, and if you remember, it says, Sin City is cold and empty. And that's the song Sin City. And Sin City is a nickname that originates from the easy accessibility that we have to gambling, drinking, and, other stuff in the city. Which one? Which city is it gonna be? Well, why, yes, it is Las Vegas, of course. 69 of you, nice, are still hitting up. How's that for continuity? Edward, if you do the TikTok dance, I will do it too. But we have to do it together, okay? You got it. Anyway, let's see who's still running hot in question number 4. Let's go, Q4. What is this company's New York Stock Exchange ticker symbol? Is it BUD, is it WEI, or is it SER? So, you've got your picture, you've got your symbols, and this is the new logo of, a new company, not really a new company. It's Anheuser-Busch, something like that. According to one of their previous ads, you can hear a bush sound when you open a can of beer. And trust me, I know a little thing or two about beer. Anheuser, whatever, Busch, produces many brands of beer, actually, with Budweiser being one of them and the most popular, actually. So if you want to grab some stocks in the company, just grab a Bud. It's as easy as that. That's the answer, BUD, Bud. And we've got 54 one-2 winners getting that one right. Cheers to all of you. I don't have any beers with me right now, that's a shame. But you know what I've got? I've got Q5. Question number 5. Let's go. What type of building was this which sank into the sea this week? Was it a casino? Was it a restaurant? Or was it a school? This place closed down in March 2020 at the start of, the 2020 event, and was towed away this week. Because, you can tow away a whole building, actually. What could possibly ever go wrong? Well, the whole thing sinking into water, that's 3,000 feet deep. Could that happen? Well, yep, it did. It happened. This building was a famous part of Hong Kong's harbor and welcomed a range of celebrity diners. Yep, it's a restaurant. That's the answer. Restaurant is the answer, and 57 of you were excellent there. Let us move on to Q6. Question number 6. Let's do this. Players of which video game might look for this character each weekend? Destiny 2, Guild Wars 2, or Portal 2? I've been playing Portal 2 again. I missed that game. Anyway, this shady specimen only appears in this game at weekends. And players often share his location with each other. Everyone's trying to find him, and he's called Thor. And if you have in-notes modes of light and strange coins, never heard of any of that before, you can buy all sorts of weird and wonderful exotic items from him in the game Destiny 2. Yep, Destiny 2 is our 6th answer, and 46 of you got that one right and are destined for greatness. Dude, this is probably the worst pan day ever. Anyway, let's see who will be moving closer to earning some strange coins of their own in question number 7. Q7. Which of these tennis players is not allowed to play at this year's Wimbledon's tournament? You've got the names there. I'm not gonna try reading it. It's on your screen, okay? And you've got Up High to blame for this question, by the way, so blame Wimbledon if we don't hear from him for a couple weeks. I'll give you guys his contact dates so you can tell him how much you love this question. The Bulgarian player Dimitrov is seeded 18th in the men's drawing, and the Czech Karolina Pliskova isn't seeded 18th because she's seeded 6th in the women's draw. That leaves Karen Kashanov, I think, who can't take part this year due to the ban on Russian and Belarusian players. So that's the right answer here. Karen Kashanov, something like this, something like that. 27 of you aced that question, but for those of you who aren't sporty, hey, thanks for the pronunciation guide, Kashanov. That's nice, thank you. For those of you who aren't sporty, no worries, because this one might be for you. This is question number 8. Which of these subreddits currently has the fewest subscribers? Is it r/philosophy, is it r/pics, or is it r/politics? Let's not talk about Karen. We don't talk about Karen. Anyway, pics. I guess we've had plenty of them, but do we want some more? r/pics has just over 29 million subscribers. That's the 6th most of any subreddit. So that's probably not the one. And maybe you got all philosophical about this question. I know that 38 of you guys did. And so did 16.7 million Redditors, which is way less than the 29 million pics fans. But still quite a few. So how about politics? You know, I think I'm gonna agree with the 8 million subscribers, and well, maybe I'm gonna agree with the 21 million who haven't actually subscribed to politics. Guys, don't discuss politics online, it's never worth it. 8 million subscribers is what we've got on r/politics, the fewest of the 3 we gave you, which means politics is the right answer. For once, don't get used to it. 17 of you don't want us to stop the count, because we've got 4 more questions to see. And here's one of them. It's question number 9. Let's go. Who won their series of RuPaul's Drag Race most recently? This is our picture question. You've got the pictures, you can tap, tappity tap, and time's up. And what better way to finish off Pride Month than with some Drag Race trivia, right? Aquaria won season 10, making her the most recent winner of the 4. So if you pick her, it's time to sashay away. Oh god. We then head on to season 6, which was won by Bianca Del Rio. That's top left. Top left? That way? Yeah. And then all the way back to season 3, where Raja came on top, but here she's on the bottom right. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that can only lead Jinx Monsoon, who won in season 5, which means that Raja is your answer, and 11 of you stay. That's... well, that was confusing, but that is the right answer, and 11 of you are staying, and well, actually everyone's staying to play the next question. Here it comes. Question number 10. Around what percentage of English language typing on a QWERTY keyboard is done with the right hand? Is it 34%? Is it 44%? Or is it 54%? And that's time. It is time. If we look at a standard QWERTY keyboard, like this one right here, oh man, I should have brought the other keyboard. Anyway, a lot of the commonly used letters in the English language are towards the left-hand side, like the E, A, S, which tips the balance in favor of the left hand, even though most people are right-handed. So it is less than 50%, but how much less? Because yeah, it's only a little bit less than 50%. It turns out that, in fact, a grand total of 44% of typing is done with the right hand. I was kind of balanced. 32 of you have this question under control. 16 said 34%. Well, actually, that's like a pretty close split, 40-32. Not bad. Anyway, let's head on now to the silver screen. It is question 11. Q11. Let's go. Which of these James Bond movies was not based on an Ian Fleming novel? Was it Casino Royale? Was it GoldenEye? Or was it Live and Let Die? All of these marked the debut of a new Bond actor, but which of these didn't have a book base? Well, it wasn't Casino Royale, because the film starring Daniel Craig was actually the third adaptation of the book called Casino Royale. Neither is it Live and Let Die, which came out as a novel in 1954, predating the 1973 film. That means that, of course, by the very complex process of elimination, GoldenEye was the film we wanted. In fact, it is the very first official Bond film not to be based on any Fleming work. 31 one-two winners were neither shaken nor stirred by that question, and we're about to wrap things up with question 12. But before we do that, how's everyone doing? Because I actually thought this game was going to be hard, like really hard, but you folks are acing it, so I want to hear it from you. How's it going? How many did you get right? How many did you get wrong? Where do you think you're ending up? You have one more question to go, and honestly, I just want to hear from you. It is hard. Yep, it is hard. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is good to know. Luis, you hearing that? You hear that, Luis? That was too hard. And speaking of hard, let's go with question 12. Speaking of hard, Q. Oh, God. Wow, Jens. Q12. Found in Croatia, which of these is greater for the place often said to be the world's least populous city? Is population the number of letters in its name, or are they equal? Oh God. I shouldn't read the chat no more. Anyway, we love geographical quirks, and this one is no exception. To find the city, we need to head to the sunny Adriatic in southern Europe. We go more specifically to the tiny Croatian place called with a long U. It's quite pretty, but there isn't much going on. I'm sure the 20 to 30 people who live there really enjoy the fame. Maybe we're spelling ham with a really long U, but no, it is not. It's 3 letters, H-U-M. 20 and 30 people, so of course it's got a higher population. And we're finishing up with one possibly quite hard to parse question as the last one. And 21 glory globetrotters are sauntering off into the sunset. Maybe got lucky. Yeah, maybe that was quite hard. We'll look into it. But there we go. We really took you full circle today. From hummus to ham. And yeah, I know it was quite tricky, but tell me more about it, especially at the survey at the end of the game, or you know, you can find this on our socials, you can DM me, you can tweet me, you can do whatever, and I will be paying attention to everything you folks have to say. We have one more thing to reveal though, just before I head off into the sunset, maybe go play some more games. And it is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's see today's top 1-2 winners. Today, June 24th, winners are... In the first place, we've got Studios Jaguar with 10 correct answers in 41.32 seconds. In the second place, we've got LA Chats with 10 correct answers as well in just a little bit more time. 60.26. And in the third place, Shops77 with 10 correct answers in 73.32 seconds. And actually, I'm gonna look at the rest of the ranking because I'm really curious. Oh, well. Yeah, maybe this was quite the hard one. Anyway, now that really is it. Congratulations to our winners and the top 10 getting our binoculars tonight. And thank you all for joining in one more week. You know, this is how we do it. We'll be here every Friday at 4 p.m. live on your phone. It's been a pleasure to take your hand and guide you through even the tribulations of today's trivia. Come see us over on social networks. As I said, I'll be there. I will be tweeting in just one little bit. And if you can't wait for Friday, this domingo, this domingo tenemos un juego en inglés, Spanish game, sorry, this Sunday. Oh my god, this is too many languages. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, another game in Spanish with my friend Mike Torrejon. I know, exciting. And now, I'm afraid it's time for me to go. Before that, I want to go saying, remember, happiness is the only thing that multiplies when you share it. You are loved you're appreciated, and you are wanted. Always. I've been Jesus, you've been you, and I'm out of here. I'm a jugar al Beat Saber.